Yeah, it goes, everybody, because today we'll continue on with a game called Sweetheart, I Love You. Where were we? Here we are. I was too scared to risk getting another dose of shame and embarrassment, and after another comment from a teacher or dear parent, and after I kept turning down their invitations to play, my classmates probably thought I was boring and stuffy, and just stopped being my friends. I was only 6, but I already knew what it felt like to be the odd one out surrounded by all these happy people. They always did some crazy stuff and got into trouble for it, but they never seemed to learn from their mistakes. At the time, I thought I was in the right and I was proud of myself for it, but later on I realized that deep down I was secretly jealous of them. Because I couldn't have fun with them, I didn't know how to. It's been a long time. I've been trying to make a change, honestly. But in people's minds, I seem to have been remembered as boring and tipstart. Oh, upstart. I said it's a tipstart. What the hell is tipstart? Upstart person. Someone who isn't worth getting involved with. And those ugly eyes also made things more difficult. Even now, when my classmates have all changed, I still feel like I don't really fit in. Can't shake the feeling that I'm not supposed to be here. Yeah, I've learned that rule like the back of my hand. I don't belong here. No one wants me here. It'll always be like that. Always. And so Celestine and I met again. Again, the dream pulled me away right in the middle of class. Again, I wake up to the sight of its incredible beauty. And again, I talk to her. A sweet voice caresses my sensitive ears over and over again. You say you're in your first year? I was in my first year too. Well, yeah, of course you would. It was nice. Oh, I could argue with you, but I just can't find it in me to say anything to that beautiful face of yours. What is it? Did I say something wrong? What? Of course not. It's just, I don't think I can agree with you on that. But why? Alright, so let's just say that I'm not really good at talking to people my own age. Damn, I'm so stupid. Come on, Azalea, maybe you'll tell her what time you went to the toilet yesterday. Was there really no better option than to just blab about my personal reasons for being in a bad mood to a complete stranger? Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to bring that up. I'm so sorry about that. I don't know if this is going to help or not, but you've got me now, right? You seem cool and I like you. I hope you feel the same about me. Huh? I did hear it, did I? The word like in relation to me? And that's what a perfect creature like her tells me? Am I in heaven or what? How can I say this? As much as the writing is great and stuff, I feel like there's something missing here. I'm not really seeing people. I'm not seeing the people that are doing these things to her to make her feel that way, you know? I wish I could have seen that instead of being told that she was being ostracized or something. I wish I could have seen that instead of being told to, because I don't really feel it. I don't really feel the emotion there because I'm just being told what happened. I don't really see it happening though. So yeah, I'm in heaven. Am I in heaven or what? I can't believe what I'm seeing or hearing. Oh wait, she hearing or she? Maybe I've died and this is an angel speaking to me. Otherwise, I don't know why she would be talking so nicely about me. Someone likes me, and that someone is her. Her. And she said it herself. For no reason. What did I even do? Are you serious? The one thing I like about, if I'm remembering correctly, this is also the same dev that made Silent Tears. What I like about Silent Tears is that we actually see the slow drifting away of her friends, main characters from her. Like we actually see that happening in real time because we can move and stuff. We move around and we talk to people, and we're like, "God damn, what happened, guys? Why did you suddenly run drifting away from me?" That was so awesome. But in this visual novel, sure, I feel the loneliness and all that stuff, but being told to feel a certain way is like, I don't know how now. It's a much better way to actually show to show the reader how what happened so that we can actually feel the thing you want us to feel about the main character. Anyway, are you serious? But then again, who am I to tell you what to do? I'm just an internet nobody. How can anyone like me? How can you say such nice things about me when you don't even know me? Well, all I can tell you about you today is that you're really nice and sweet, so she lives in the moment. And you're also really shy. Maybe you should work on boosting your self-confidence a bit. What is she talking about? Self-confidence? Is that something I have plenty of? Are you serious? Day after day I dream about being noticed. Why would I be insecure? What do you mean? Do you think I can't tell when you're trying to avoid looking at me when I talk to you? Don't worry, just be yourself around me. I won't judge you for anything. The long-awaited next Monday is coming up soon. Summer's just around the corner. The day came and the weather forecast said it was going to be a cold shower that evening. I was just so happy. I was so excited all day, I didn't even fall asleep in a boring lecture this time. Finally, a break came. After waiting for a cool evening rain, I rushed out of the college building, ready to enjoy a nice natural shower. The other students were looking at me like I was crazy, running around in the freezing rain with no protection from the heavy drops of ice-cold water. While those dumb students are trying to protect themselves from the rain with umbrellas and raincoats, I just take off my jacket and let the water run down my body and soak through my clothes. And you call those students dumb? Come on, doesn't anyone really notice? Doesn't anyone really notice and appreciate how great the air smells in times like this? No, I just dream about being able to return home fast, quickly, and dry. Please, can someone just take a look at me and tell you like my energy and enthusiasm? Someone just take a look at me, tell you like my energy and enthusiasm? I don't want to catch a cold though. Notice me. What are you doing, dude? But everyone just walks past, casting sideways glances at the crazy first-year girl with lemon yellow eyes. And half-blind as well. My silly laugh just pours out of me, like rainwater splashing all over the place, and me. I'm laughing with happiness non-stop. But then, when I realize that right now, this emotional moment of vulnerability, I'm all alone. My throat goes aside from wanting to burst into tears. But I just keep laughing, and that lump of sadness in my throat just makes me laugh even harder. Maybe everyone thinks I'm having a great time, but actually, I'm in agonizing pain. Wait, what? My chest is burning. I can't take another breath. I don't know whose tears are running down my face right now, God's or mine. I really want to be hugged so tightly, right now, right at this second. Wait, I thought you enjoyed the stuff. Now you're like, oh, I'm actually sad. What? I don't get it. Is it because I'm such a, what do you call that? A sociopath that I don't feel this? I don't really feel this? Is it because every day I'm slowly becoming desensitized to these certain things and instead of thinking that, God damn, my life is so depressing, should I just ignore that feeling, continue to soldier on and wear the facade that I'm actually doing okay and contributing to society in... But then again, I did cry at visual novels like Narcissa and The Strange Case of Sophia's Daughter. Those were pretty greatly written, actually. Maybe that's it. Maybe the Sweetheart I Love You is lacking something. Maybe that's why I don't really feel it. If only someone would notice how much it hurts me right now, even though you said you were actually enjoying the rain and stuff. But everyone's just passing by. Well, you could just... that's the thing, though. You never made any connection from anyone before, and why would anyone do that now? Passing by. And the college girl shows up, or the friend, right? When I get home, oh, she didn't? Okay, I was expecting her to show up. After a long day at college, I just flop down on the couch and it creaks under my weight. You're not gonna take a shower? Am I that fat? What? My mind is wrapped in a blanket of pain after everyone in the world turned their backs on me when I was at my most vulnerable. Being wet under the rain is your most vulnerable? Nobody needs me. Well, yeah. To try and shake off the feeling of being lonely that's growing in my mind like a cancer, I grab a book. A family member gave me this book once, but I never read it. I started by doing a little ritual where I flipped through all the pages at once, with my thumb, and then only opened the first one. Let's see. Awakening in the midst of a desolate expanse once more, the little girl, whose name was unknown to anyone, heard the well-known words of someone she had never known. His voice resonated in her mind during slumber, or in those moments when solitude bound the girl's soul and mind. Then an unknown being appeared in an invisible shell, and soothed her. An interesting start, though. Just from those two lines, my mind has already started to spin. There you go. Try to make sense of what was written, so I read those sentences again, and again, and again. Why would you do that? Why would you read that again and again? How are you supposed to get the context of that if you haven't actually started from the very beginning all the way over to where you're currently reading now? Then all of a sudden I realized I couldn't focus at all because my mind was spinning with anxiety. I kept going over the sentences in my head again and again until the meaning of those words finally sinks in. After that I keep reading. It was as though the girl was ensnared in a vortex of nightmares where, for months, she wandered solitary through the interminable desert until her strength finally failed her, and she collapsed spent upon the sandy soil, and then the girl would have awakened anew, like a doll freshly off the assembly line, with all her memories erased. The girl's actions were an endless loop. She awoke, wandered, and passed away, a cycle of reincarnation that drew in the innocent human child. So that's it. Rebirth, the reincarnation. It's something to consider. I'll do it later. What? Azalea? Come on, Azalea, open your eyes. What a sleepyhead you are. Damn, did I fall asleep again? I'm already feeling so embarrassed in front of Celestine. I hope she didn't think I was trying to ignore her by falling asleep. Faking sleep, okay. Sorry, Celestine. I'm still gonna get my body under control, hee hee. Haha. She just laughed at my joke. Even if it's just half a joke. It's alright, Azalea. I don't blame you for anything. You must be so tired all the time. Huh. Finally something in common. Yes, I am tired all the time. Yeah, you just can't imagine how. It's like being part of being an adult is being tired all the time. As soon as I get home, I just flop down on the couch. I understand. Feels like lectures are the most boring thing ever. Yeah. I think the lack of motivation to learn among most students has to do with boredom. If only people were more interested. We're thinking the same thing. Really? Wait, what? If only people were more interested. Let me read that again. History. If only people were more interested? So you want other people to be interested in the lecture? So you only be interested in a lecture if other people are? And if, let's see, I'm just gonna make up something in my mind. But if other people are interested in the lecture, you'll be like, huh, look at these guys being interested in something I wish I was interested in the same thing too. I feel like this applies. I'm remembering someone in college that used to think like this. It's so annoying. Really? Yeah. The silence comes. God damn it, so many motorcycles. Go fuck yourself, motorcycle dude. There you go. Welcome. Shut the oh fuck, I hate you so much. You ruin me every goddamn time. Whenever you hear any music cuts or whatever, it's because I have to pause and wait for the fucking motorcycles to pass on by. Because I don't fucking know. Every goddamn time when I press the record button, suddenly the streets at what? 1 a.m. suddenly become fucking busy with fucking motorcycles and goddamn cars. Personal ones. Private cars, not personal cars. But then again, is it the correct term called fuck you, motorcycle dude? Is it correct to call them personal cars? But I think it's called private cars. Yeah, private cars. Any fucking way. Where the fuck were we? Can you please go away, you fucking motorcycle piece of shit? God damn it, I hate you. Celestine and I were all sitting on the creaky chairs, rocking back and forth. That's gonna loosen the nails. There aren't any teachers around. The halls are empty. It's so silent, it's creepy to even breathe. Like everything else just doesn't exist. Like it's just us two in the whole world. I look up at the blackboard all covered in chalk dust. It's not quite clean, there seem to be a few chalk tracks on it. Unfortunately, due to my sickness, I can't see them clearly. Every time I have to squint just to see their shape. What is it? Are you okay? Huh? Well, yeah. Damn, my squinting must have gotten the best of me again. Mom said if you squint your eyes, you'll get wrinkles. What? Then what are you supposed to do in order to see the words? Get glasses? Why are you narrow your eyes like that? Is something hurting? No, it's not that. Just, She's looking at me so intensely. Her eyes are staring right into my soul. Celestine looks concerned. Should I say the truth? She seems trustworthy. But what if I regret my choice later? The thing is, my eyes, I have a medical issue. It makes it hard for me to see well. I see Celestine's face change, frozen in a shocked grimace. Her eyes go wide. Her stare makes me feel uncomfortable. It must be because I'm starting to get used to her calm nature. It's time to realize that she's also a human being with feelings. Oh my. And you sit at the second to the last desk, yeah. It's nothing. It is something though. It's not that I'm into all this studying thing in the first place. Then why even go to the lecture at all? And yet, so you can't see the world the way it is? It's not a problem to me, really. I'm trying to cool her out. She seems to be way more worried about my eyes than I am. Oh, this reminds me of one time where I was trying to help out somebody come on man, don't worry, I'll support you and stuff. I'll be there for you and stuff. And they're like, nah, you keep refusing help and then complain about, man, why am I not getting help? Or my life sucks so much. I'm like, God, are you fucking kidding me with this shit? I've never shied away from cutting people off my life because why would, the old saying, misery loves company. They want to bring you down to their level. Like, God damn, why would I want that? I'm trying so hard right now to not be like that. So why would you want me to be like you when I'm trying so hard to not be like you and actually help you out? But if you even refuse the help, then I can't do anything about it. And then you complain to me that why won't you help me? I am, you fucking idiot. But you refuse to. Why am I the bad guy? She seems to be way more worried about my eyes than I am. I'm so sorry, Azalea. Is there any way I can help? I smiled softly. Her reaction was so sweet and genuine. Usually it really annoyed me when my parents were so worried about me. But when I see the same concern in Celestine's eyes, everything changes. A sweet warmth spreads through my chest. Someone cares about me. It's okay, Celestine, I'm alright. And how can you help me out exactly? By transplanting your amazing eyes to me? In this case, you'll lose your vision too. I decided to open up to Celestine, and a few minutes later, I was telling her more about my health issues. That I'm not short-sighted or long-sighted. That I don't have astigmatism. I tell her that my condition is pretty rare, and because of that the world's been spoiled with all these weird pixelated clusters. And seeing how worried she is listening to me, it makes me feel uncomfortable. I didn't want to stress her out like that. The rest of the day was spent in an empty classroom. Celestine gives me a lot of support, but I don't really need it actually. Of course you don't. Then you'll be like, oh my god, why am I so alone again? God, this reminds me of that one fucking person that I tried to help so much, and then, what? God damn it. Still I'm grateful to her. Sure she was. For understanding, for kindness, for compassion. Everything I wanted just fell into my lap overnight. I'm not asking for anything more than that, but then they fucking abused my kindness and shit. Why would you do that? Why did after I do everything for you, suddenly you backstab me into fucking... You suddenly talk shit about me now that you actually fit in a circle group or shit, and now you try to wreck my reputation so that you can gain yours? What the fuck is wrong with that person? I'm not talking about the person in the game. I'm talking about IRL stuff, in real life stuff that happened to me when I was in college. I'm not maybe it was during my freshman year, maybe. Anyway, The long-awaited doctor's appointment is coming up. I still don't want to totally lose my sight. I hope the doctor will prescribe me some other drops or maybe even some pills. After all, for some reason, the drops I was taking stopped working. The eyes are getting more and more dry and itchy. The condition has become totally resistant to the medicine. It's a bit worrying. But I can't really do anything other than just wait to see the doctor anyway. Celestina? Who the hell is that? And I would meet up almost every weekday after classes. Sometimes there were breaks, but that's because these days I managed to stay awake during the lecture. That's weird. Because of that, it seems like a meeting with Celestine is always only possible at the same time. It's like every time I meet, it happens in my dream. But even if it is a dream, how come everything around me feels so real? Why do I collapse on my bed and fall asleep when I get home? Maybe this isn't a dream at all. Maybe it's real. I've been doing a bit of research trying to find out who the Celestine person is. I talked to teachers and a few students, but all I got were shrugs and scornful looks. No one in my whole college knew about Celeste now? Come on. A detective suddenly awoke in my... What? Suddenly awoke in my heart? Okay. I wanted to figure everything out and make sense of the situation, but no matter how hard I searched, there was nothing to be found. I even asked Celestine a few times why we only hang out in the evenings and why none of the other students know about her. But she skillfully dodged the question. Are you gonna show that or not? Okay. Tonight Celestine took me up on the roof of our college. Okay. All the stairs to that place were closed off, but Celestine showed me a secret way. She claimed she found it by herself, just trying to find some quiet place to unwind. Such a beautiful place. Yeah, I'm glad you like it. The place is so nice. Away from the hustle and bustle of people. My hair is getting blown around by a cool breeze, which feels really good. If it started raining right now, I would be so happy. Okay. But then my daydreams get interrupted by this one thought that keeps coming back. Celestine? Yeah? Listen, why haven't I heard about you before? You seem like the type of person who's so great at college that they always make the honor roll and get awards. But no matter how hard I looked, I just couldn't find you. And only when I'm asleep and awake again, you're there. I turn to her, a little scared of how she'll react. Celestine looks down thoughtfully like she's thinking about what I said. Then I see her chest go up as she takes a big breath. Don't think about it. I'm nowhere near as successful as you might think, Celestine said dryly. She tried to sound soft like she always does, but this time there was a bit of a strain in her voice. Like a mask. She obviously doesn't want to talk about it. I'm always there, just busy. Don't trouble yourself with it, alright? She suddenly turns to me and gives my nose a gentle flick with her delicate fingers. This gesture makes my cheeks go red. I can feel the blood rushing to my face in seconds. But Celestine just turns away and points up at a plane flying really high in the sky. Hey, look, the plane. I wonder where it's going. Watch how it paints patterns in the sky. My conspiracy brain is saying that the planes are giving up poisonous gas, and those gases are like artificially created mosquitoes that actually want to kill billions of people in order for what it's called, population control. Remember when people got sick from mosquito bites and some shit like that? And then the big guys from upstairs are like, maybe we could use this. And now that nanotechnology has become fucking frequent, we've seen the updates, we've seen how formidable those things are. What's stopping it from actually doing it? What if those mosquito or nano robot things are being spread around through the fucking... God damn it, I'm trying to say something, you stupid motorcycle piece of shit. What if those what if those mosquito nano robots thingy are also being spread throughout the farm crops, from the crop into the crops and shit? What if through those crops they can actually, after it gets consumed by the consumers, it can get triggered like a small bomb or a small not airborne, like a thing that will poison the people that already consumed the thing from before. Like, holy shit. It's fucking scary, man. Of all the things that are happening right now, the conspiracy shit is actually happening. The things that came true, it's making my mind go crazy. That's why it's fun to distract myself with playing games. Hooray. She dodged the question again. It was dumb to think she'd be as trusting as me. But if she's not ready to open up to me yet, I won't push her. Still, I respect her personal boundaries. And as long as we're sitting on the college roof watching planes go by, it'll be okay. Saturday's coming up. One of those days when I just don't feel like doing anything at all. More motorcycles? Go fuck yourself. It's not like I want to do anything at any other time. Anyway, today seems like a really nice day for a fucking walk. God damn it, these fucking people! Weirdly, even though it's a weekend, there aren't many people out on the streets. I think it's because of the weather. Unfortunately, a lot of people think of this time as bad weather, even though there's really nothing scary about it. I could even say this weather is my favorite of all weather. Just because you like it, that doesn't mean others will like it, though. This dull sky totally covered in clouds. Cool air filled with the scent of rain. It was like God himself told all living things to just fall into a deep, dark sleep. To get clean. From thoughts. From worries. From fears. Make their hands clean and sparkly like glass, so that nothing could bother them. Let the whole world just go away for an hour. I just want to enjoy the quiet. I just couldn't sit at home on such a beautiful day, so I went outside. I didn't even bother with my clothes. All I'm wearing right now is a tank top, some old half-stretched shorts, and some rubber flip-flops. And you're wondering why people look at you funny? There's nobody in the street. Hi? Should I even worry about how I look? Yeah, I take a deep breath of that fresh air. I can feel it clearing out my lungs. The sound of my slippers scraping on the dusty pavement is soothing to my ears. My eyes land on a single dandelion growing by the side of the road. Small and defenseless, and totally alone. I crouch down in front of this little one, taking a look at it from every angle. However, something catches my eye. I can't focus. Everything swims in front of my eyes when I try to look closely at the shape of this flower. Even rubbing my eyes with my knuckles isn't helping. Weird, it usually works. My heart starts to race. It's like my body knows what's going on before my brain does. My hand just reached out to that poor dandelion without me even realizing it. Crunch. And here I ended its little life with my dirty fingers. Its stem cracked so easily, and now, because of me, the poor dandelion's doomed to die. But then, as I am prompted by something unknown and overbearing, I just ruthlessly throw away all of my regrets and bring that flower up to my face. What are you doing? What the? Why can't I see it? Can't even focus on one petal. Trying to make sense of this mess of pixels is making my head spin. The doctor said my eyes should get better. Well, at least not to get worse. Maybe it's because you always go outside. But now it's the complete opposite. My eyes are getting worse. And the urge to see the doctor as soon as possible has skyrocketed. God, I don't want to go blind. That's it, Azalea. Stop it. No one's canceled the little issues. It can't get any worse, right? Ask the doctor. Did you go to the doctor yet? I started noticing changes in my health. My eyes started to get worse and worse. It's so hard for me to focus on things that used to be no big deal for me. I'm scared. I'm scared as hell. And I have to stop it here because I have to prepare for work. So this is Sweetheart, I Love You. Yeah, it's more saying things, not actually showing, that makes me want, that earns the feelings that it's supposed to, what do you call it? Supposed to convey. There you go. You shouldn't say things. You should actually show it because it's a visual novel. Yeah, you have to show it in order to convey the feeling of what you want it to feel, like the feeling of isolation, etc. Just black screen isn't enough. Black screen with words isn't enough. Let's see. One of my favorite visual novels is The False Princess. It's actually a yandere origin story, and I'm like, wow, how did she become a yandere? And the visual novel actually shows how. At first, she didn't like the person. She didn't like the male lead character. But then slowly, because the male character showed kindness to her, she's like, holy shit, this is a new experience for me. I love it. And now I get it. I understand why. And now when some bullies come up, and because we are shown how she was treated by other people, and that how violence is the only thing normal for her, it makes sense that she suddenly attacks the bullies with a fucking fork to the eye. Like, holy shit! This is horrible, but it makes sense, you know? Yeah, it feels earned. This doesn't. It just says things that want to make you feel stuff, but it wasn't conveyed properly because it was said. It was said to us instead of being shown. Anyway, yeah, that's one of my complaints. If you want to try the game for yourselves, the links are in the description. That is all for today. Stay safe and take care of yourselves.